You guys ever see the this was just served to me on X, the Everything app. You ever see the Will Wheaton Facebook post about Larry David and Elmo? So I heard about Larry David assaulting Elmo on live television, but didn't watch it until now because I knew it would upset me.
Wait. Oh my gosh, you love Elmo, don't you?
Holy shit, it's even worse than I thought. What the fuck is wrong with this guy? Elmo is like the best friend to multiple generations of children. In the Sesame Street universe, Elmo is a child who is currently putting mental health and caring for others in the spotlight. And Larry fucking David did that and thought it was going to be funny? What? Full disclosure, all the time when I was growing up, my dad would grab me by the shoulders and shake me while he screamed in my face. He choked me more than once. He was always out of control. I'm a 51-year-old man, and my heart is pounding right now, recalling how I felt when I was a little boy who loved Grover the way today's kids love Elmo. Larry David, this was not okay. I really want to know what raced through his tiny little mind and why there was no voice or person who spoke up to stop him from expressing violence towards a children's puppet who was there to talk about how his love and empathy for people having a tough time mattered and made a difference. Like, read the room, dickhead. It isn't always about you being the center of attention. And understand what's happening in the moment, fucko. Understand that there are larger things in the world than you and your garbage ego. Oh, no. Dude. No, man, no. You can't be that. And I cut out like 65% of what he wrote, man. Can't be. That was probably like 2021, right? Everyone was going through it. He was crashing out, man. That might be the original. That was this year? No, dude, no. It was 6 months ago. I thought legit it was going to be from like September 2020 or like Delta variant 2021. No, man, no. I don't even know what to say, man. It's got heavy Judd Apatow, he could have killed him energy, and heavy the picture of the house with the skeletons on it for Halloween. That's like, I can't help but think how someone would feel about this if they recently had a loved one pass away. Which I've had family members die, and never in my life have I seen a Halloween decoration and been like, this is not okay. But everybody's, everybody's got their own threshold, I suppose. Yeah, it's true. If they were killed by a skeleton, I'd probably feel very differently. Hey, Anel, I went to your neighborhood Raxx. No one knew your name. And that makes sense. I wasn't like the mayor of Raxx. I know you're having a laugh, but I've probably been there 15 times in my entire life. Pretty much predominantly or entirely from 12 to 22 maybe would be like the last time I went there. They got bowling now, really? Yes, sir. They got everything, man. I gotta respect, well, there's two sides to this. I don't really respect that Raxx only hires young women to be waitresses and then named the pool hall like a double entendre for breasts. But, it's from an earlier time, I guess, and now they got that brand equity that's hard to change. But I do respect that it is kind of like an adult entertainment center, the likes of which you don't get anymore, man. I mean, you get Topgolf, but Topgolf is like, from what I hear, it's like $300 just to step foot in the door. At Raxx, you get some pizzas, you can shoot some pool, you can shoot some snooker. Apparently, you can go bowling. They have arcade games now. It's a sports bar. I do like Dave & Buster's. You do have to accept that you're gonna. I mean, you can't be there for the prizes, because if you wanted to get the prizes, you should just go on like AliExpress. But if you're paying for the entertainment and you recognize that you're probably getting milked for like 65% more than the entertainment is worth, and you just like digest that and accept it, it's a fun time. I do feel weird that it is gambling for kids. Like there's a few games of the Dave & Buster's that are like, arcade games, but then there are a lot of games that are literally like, You put like $2.50 in and press a button and watch a wheel spin around, and then it gives you like a random number of tickets. That's pretty... I don't think they should be having like 8-year-olds play that, but gambling in a non-threatening form is a healthy outlet. You said so yesterday. Comic log. Is it cosmic log? Either way, true to your name. It's a bad take. There's consequences to the gambling at Dave & Buster. It's actually worse than gambling in a casino because you can't win real money. As soon as you put your money into it, it's gone. At best, the jackpot is basically getting like $2.50 worth of tickets instead of $1 million. Every other outcome is like a 90 to 50% EV loss. So it's not a healthy outlet for gambling. See, I don't mind people try to get me with like, they restate like my own premise to me and say it's hypocritical, but you got to at least do the base case evaluation. I was saying the Bazaar has slot machine elements to the gameplay, but once you're in, you know? It's not like every time you play it, well, I don't know if maybe they're going to sell tickets for ranked or whatever when the game comes out, but at least right now, every time you enter a match, it's not like, do you want to put $10 on like a 12-way parlay here? If it hits, you're going to get 75 grand. Tickets are 100 gems, $1, but it's easy to go infinite. See, now I don't know if you're talking about Dave & Buster's or the Bazaar. Were you watching Dan have a minute delay this morning? I wasn't. It's not Dan's fault, okay? I'm assuming. But he wasn't live when I started my Peloton ride today, so I'm not hopping off the bike 6:15 to put on the stream. If he's live at 6, full screen, then I go over to the bike. But if he's not there at 6, then I would think I was literally just staring at like the Google Chrome home screen for like 90 minutes. When do you usually wake up? I'm a 5:15 Andy. I don't know why I looked at my watch as if that was going to tell me the time 4 hours ago. You sleep at 9:30? Yep, you got it. I wouldn't know. Is Crunchyroll even open at 9:30, or is that like... I bet their peak traffic is around like 11 to 1 a.m., but I wouldn't know. Quite frankly, I wouldn't know. Like actually out of bed at 5:15 or just awake? Don't turn me into HighTierGod, okay? Or I'm really trying. What do you mean out of bed or awake? We're in different stratospheres if you're even asking me the question. I'm not rolling over, grabbing my phone and scrolling for 30 minutes. That alarm goes off, I snooze it, and then naturally 3 minutes later, I wake up and I immediately stand up because I got to go pee. I'm not sitting in bed for 50 minutes and then telling people, oh, I woke up an hour ago. That's a lie. Now, I'm not going to go so far as to say that when you get out of the bed is when you should say you woke up, but there is a part of me that believes that for sure. Like, me personally, I mean, I wouldn't try to push this on the masses. If you woke up at 9 a.m. and then were on your phone for 2 hours before you left the bed, you got up at 11, as far as I'm concerned. But that's just, the world's not ready for that take yet. Holy cow, we're getting +2s, man. Holy cow, I didn't think it would happen, man. I thought we were going to get 2017 Twitter on that one. The people are calling me the most they're calling me Le Charismeur. And now, do you feel better when you get +2s you expected or +2s you didn't expect? It's always nice to get a +2. I would just say yes, please, to either of them. But a +2 you didn't expect it feels better because, I mean, you're kind of in like a Skinner box, right? Like when you push the button and you know you're going to get a piece of food, you get a little dopamine response. But when there's variable response, so sometimes you push the button 3 times and you get a piece of food, and sometimes you push it 8 times and you get a piece of food. When you push it once and you get a piece of food, the dopamine goes crazy, man. It goes out of control. So anytime I think I'm going to get -2'd, because I say something like, when you say what time you woke up, you have to say what time you got out of bed instead of what time you opened up your eyes and started scrolling on your phone. I'm expecting to get -2s, 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 out of touch. He doesn't get it. He just doesn't get it. When I get inundated with a flood of +2s, that feels amazing. I'm just a rat in a cage, man. NL, you're a genius. Nobody said it, but some people were thinking it for sure. For sure, dude. For sure. Oh, when you... I really thought this was poison, man. Green goo is not health, man. Green goo is either slime that slows or poison that melts your HP. It goes through your shield. Get it through your head, game devs. You got me excited for no reason. How'd your daughter react to it being your birthday? I'm not mad at her. She's 4 years old. But she did... I pulled it out as like a trump card, okay? So she was kind of like whining, which is normal when I picked her up from school. And then I said, you can't whine today, it's Daddy's birthday. And she said, happy birthday to you. And then she started saying, happy poop birthday to you. Happy poop birthday to you. But I figured, you know what, I'll take it. I can't deny it, I did poop yesterday. I might have even pooped twice. So it was kind of my poop birthday too, if you think about it. Is it gonna be this slop all day again? It's so funny. I'm just begging you. You can have your opinion. But when you type it, if you're gonna be a hater, could you at least work on not the self-owning when you type it? You're literally implying you watched it all yesterday. You went, no, blah, blah. Oh, the food here is so bad. Yeah, what large portion sizes? And then you came back today and went, all right, 3 spoons of slop is enough, but I don't know if I'm gonna rock it for like 4.5 hours. I love being a hater. I think like we're kind of in the era of the hater, or at least it's on its way back up, because we really, and we can say it now, 4 or 5 years ago, there was it was almost toxic positivity. It was put upon, it was saccharine, there was some positives that came out of it, and now we're entering the overcorrection where everyone's gonna become like a little bit too mean, and I'm kind of here for it. But if you're gonna do that, if you're gonna make a name for yourself in like the next 5 years, you really gotta work on your parlance, okay? What you do is you lay it on thick, thick, thick. Spread the hater butter all over the toast so when you bite it, you can see the impression of your tooth marks, okay? And then at the end, sprinkle a little self-own so they can't be mad, because if they get mad, you say, well, I made fun of myself. Now practice that. I sentence you to leave 100 YouTube comments. 10 sets of hater comments on YouTube videos, and then synonyms for idiot until failure. You're gonna do that 3 times a week, and then you come back and you try that shit in my chat. Respectfully, NL, I think this stream is a wash. You need to pivot fast, or it is so over. Respectfully, you're too old to be posting like that. You should be eating like more complex carbohydrates, less refined sugars, refined flours, white flour, stuff like that. You need the bran in your diet. You should be monitoring your HDL and probably your LDL cholesterol. You should be getting at least 45 minutes of zone 2 exercise a day to stave off heart disease in the future. I don't want to live to be 70. Yes, you do. You don't right now because you can't conceive of like what the future will be like 44 years from now. But like 43 years and 6 months from now, you're probably going to want to live the same way you do right now. So that's just me giving you a little bit of advice. You could take it or leave it. It wouldn't be the first time for either. 45 minutes a day. Let's start with 3 times a week. Don't make me... So you know what? Why is it always the motherfuckers who are not working out that are like, I'm worried about burnout? How about you worry about fucking pedaling out, and then we can talk about burnout. So it's not your fault. I went through this in Dan's chat. Dan was like, how do I get into long bike rides? And I was like, take the wattage on your PB, multiply it by 0.67, and then ride for 90 minutes. And then people were like, going too hard early is a sure method to burn out. And I just wanted to be like, he's talking to the people that are actually doing it, not the dudes who live on the forums. No disrespect. Anyway, sorry, that was it was more insulting than I intended, but people condescend to me all day, so to the victor go the spoils, man. L take, it took me a year of doing 2x weekly before I got into the habit. Okay, L take. Once I got my Peloton, I started riding 7 days a week immediately at a lower intensity until the habit was built in, and now I don't know how to stop. Turns out people are different. Also, please don't condescend to me if the first president you can remember is Barack Obama. I have vivid memories of seeing George H.W. Bush on the television as a kid, okay? You're out here, you don't even remember George W. Bush, and you're telling me how to build healthy habits? We're not listening to the same books on Audible, let's put it that way. I'm listening to The Rise and Fall of the Third Reich. No matter how many times they advertise the 7 habits of highly effective people to me, I'm not going to download it, Jeff. Jeff, I'm not going to download it. We have a podcast epidemic. We have too many self-improvement podcasts out there. We need more podcasts that are actually funny or informative or entertaining in some way or illuminating or just interesting or weird. And we need less that are that are about holding space for defying gravity. Although it is a catchy song, okay? Guillotine or lethal injection? Good question. You're talking about like for me personally, right? I know it sounds like, for me it's less about like the manner of death and more about like how I would feel in the hour leading up to it, I think. I really feel like I don't want either to happen, to be clear. But I think I would really hate being guillotined. Because I think that, at least with the lethal injection, there's like a little privacy. There's like 6 people that are like ideally trying to make it as painless and comfortable as possible. Whether that's a little naive to think that they succeed is a different story. The guillotine, I don't think I could handle like being, I guess you can't not handle it because you're like in shackles, but having like a guard like lead me up the staircase while the rabble goes like, yeah, get it, cut his head off. Like, I think that shit would I think that would be maybe the most miserable feeling of all time, is like knowing you're gonna die anyway and then seeing like your fellow man cheer for it like in your face. That shit would be like, I don't know. If you got lethal injection, can you like have Bluetooth headphones in or something? Could I be listening to Kid A? I don't know. They let you put them in for like an MRI, right? Or is that the one that would cause them to get shot into your brain? Lin-Manuel Miranda posting. I imagine that so much it feels just like a memory. Do you see the TikTok that was like Lin-Manuel Miranda auditioning for Wicked? It was very good. It was a man in his bathroom with a piano.
Something has changed within me. Something is not the same. Fuck! I'm through with playing by the rules of someone else's game. You get hate for it, you get love for it. Too late for second guessing. Too late to go back to sleep, Eliza. It's time to trust my instincts. Close my eyes and leap. It's time to try to find gravity's in another dimension. Galinda, I try to see your intentions. Think of what we could be together. We could rule the world alive. You've changed me for the better. Whoa, my shut.
It was mid? Nah, it was pretty good. Your favorite movie came out in 1931 and stars one of the Marx brothers. Maybe leave this one to the adults. I'm about to make the most fucked up plate of leftovers for lunch. I can't wait. I don't know if it's bait. I know it's bait from Dan. But there were a lot of people that were like +2ing his Thanksgiving tier list. Can somebody tell... Oh, I'm dead. Can somebody tell me what's wrong with Americans that they don't like mashed potatoes? Oh, brother, here we go. They do? I've seen a surprising number of takes on social media that are like, mashed potatoes are like the bottom tier side on Thanksgiving, which is crazy in a world that's just like corn, which is fine, but like versus mashed potatoes, not even close. Sweet potato casserole, green bean casserole, stuff like that. Mashed potatoes are like, is one of the holy trinity Thanksgiving / Christmas sides, man. It's the meat, it's the mashed potatoes, and it's the stuffing. And everything else is nice to have, but like, you don't have to have it. It's gruel? It's not gruel, man. It's so tasty. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday. Dan, perfect timing. As my birthday gift, you owe it to me to tell me if you were baiting with not your whole Thanksgiving tier list, not the whole list, but you owe it to me to tell me if you were baiting with the mashed potato take. Mashed potato, no. I didn't see sweet potato casserole. That should have been S tier. So you had, mashed potatoes are literally in the past tier for you. And we're talking about flavor. Like, it is literally just carbohydrates and fat, but like, we're not talking about nutritionally. Mashed potatoes have no flavor. Respectfully, it, you know, different strokes for different folks. However, I disagree with this take so mightily that I am having a hard time being polite. So I'm just not going to say anything. The flavor comes from the garlic and the butter, not the potato. Yeah, and the flavor in like any dish comes from the seasoning you add to it, not just the thing that you're cooking. Like, what are you talking about? I'm just surprised because I honestly, on Thanksgiving or on Christmas, I'm a big like, I almost prefer the mashed potato to the meat, whether it's ham or turkey. And then like second, and I know you're not like a big believer in this one either, but second is the stuffing. Predominantly, like, I think it tastes good, but then also you don't get to eat it outside of the holidays, really. So I consider it like a novelty that tastes really nice. And then it's like the meat. But the meat also requires the gravy. So I think you got to put the gravy in the conversation as well. You still talking about mashed potatoes? I think we successfully got our position out there on mashed potatoes. I'm a big mashed potatoes believer, and if you're not, we can still sit at the table together, but I am a little, I look at you sideways, but I shouldn't, because it means that I get twice as many mashed potatoes. There's also, like, every household is different, I'm sure, but there's an order to, like, leftover consumption in my house when it comes to Christmas or Thanksgiving leftovers. The meat always goes first, because people eat the most of it on the day, and you can make it into like sandwiches. The mashed potatoes and the stuffing go second, because if you're making up like a second Thanksgiving plate, those get put on the plate first. Then at the end, you do end up with like usually like 3 vegetable sides that you have to eat like some vegetarian Thanksgivings in order to finish. You get like a big plate of Brussels sprouts, you know, baked carrots and corn or something like that. And then cranberry sauce, because there's you always buy it and then there's like 2 people out of 20 that eat it, and then you just got to put it in the compost. I'm happy to get it for them, but it's kind of deliberately wasteful, but that's fine. Favorite Excel formula? I said V lookup yesterday and everybody made fun of me. X lookup is the new meta? Well, I didn't know that. I haven't used Excel in a while. Well, not any formulas at least. I do, when I send my shit to my accountant every year, I do put stuff in columns, and then I use like equals sum of like cell A2 to A30 or whatever. But that's about it. I'm on like 7th grade Excel meta, basically. Season 1. I'm learning some Excel right now, surprisingly fun. The thing is, like, programming is amazing. I just think that the government should have forced them to stop in like 2004. Because I feel like every computer scientist or everybody studying software development, they must have that moment, that like aha moment, where they realize they can automate something boring in their own life. And they go, oh my god, I'm literally like casting spells right now. And then like 10 years later, aren't you writing like one method that convinces people to like not exit the website when their card is full? Like, it all gets perverted, man. It could be such a beautiful art. Then instead it's all like, you know, it's Amazon making sure that there's no back button on the checkout page so that it's more frictionless to click the one-tap payment button. What headphones are you using? I don't know, man. I'm just trying to get a win here. Always choose the level up perk that gives you damage and crit but costs you health. This is crazy. I'm not trying to be rude to you, but whenever there's like a strategy game and someone says always, I don't read the rest of the sentence, because it just seems like it can't possibly be coming from the right place. Like the designers, for the most part, I put some trust in them to know what's going on. You just read it? Well, I read it, but I didn't let it get past the blood-brain barrier. I will say the problem is, and it's not your fault, I'm not mad at you for this, this is just the way the society works. I don't want the people in chat that read the guide and then are repeating the guide to me. I need the motherfucker in chat who wrote the guide so that he can explain the methodology instead of just Xeroxing the advice. Because with the methodology, I think I could start to build my own algorithm for making decisions. I'm rank 10. I don't know what that means. I don't know if that means you're 10th in the world or you got 89 levels to go until you go pro. I don't know what it means. 10th in North America? What? If I open your chat history and it's just a series of lulls, I'm going to shit my pants. What do you do? You need to be my worm tongue, man. And you're out here typing lull, prage, nice try. If you need multiverses advice, I've got you. I'm not going to respond to that because you're going to get me dragged on Twitter. But really, multiverses? Not Melee or Ultimate, Rivals 2, Nickelodeon All-Star Battles. I mean this with very limited BM. Is Multiverses the one where like the first one people largely liked and then the second one everyone looks like they're floating in honey? Yes, that's the one. Okay. Sorry. It has to be sniper rifle. I know it simplifies everything for me. I could also see shovel being good. Maybe we'll get another. Okay, baddest? You're right, I need to remove all my other weapons. You're probably going to beat me, but tomorrow, whoever I'm facing tomorrow is going to pay the iron price, bro. Charges the item to the left of this 1 second. Burns 2. Okay, so you're a full burner. You're going full burn. We still dominate you, I'm afraid, but you did have me scared for a second. It's happening, people. We got our first dub. Reed Sniper? Are you aware that your name is Axis Otaku? Were you part of the Go Off King's name change night, or is that like an organic one? Are you aware of what you've chosen as your username on this website in 2024? I unfortunately picked this nickname when I was 10. Well, fucking change it, dude. That's the rank 10? Are you? No, man, no. It's stuck now? Okay, I think you're trolling, which is funny, but... What did I click? I was trying to click back into the screen. No. I hate to say it, but Axis Otaku's giving good advice. Listen, what's in a name? A rose by any other name would smell as sweet, but it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world if they changed the name. Gumballs are for items that can crit. You will never be Axis Otaku. And for that, maybe you would be thankful. But I don't know, we're still trying to figure out if it's a bit or not. I don't think I can fight the Lich. The Zookeeper. I should call him the Lich. The Lich seems very strong. You can kill him. You trash him in 2 hits. What if I don't crit? They're trolling you. Guys, my sniper rifle got frozen for 4 seconds. That's kind of disastrous for a guy like me. Why do I listen to this chat, man? Axis Otaku, are you still here? We needed that! Okay, hold. The poison's munching me pretty good. I got no, we can't win. We can't win. It's unwinnable. He said you got trolled. We told you not to go to Lich? No, you didn't. You didn't type anything. The average person in chat typed you kill him easily. Why were you doing better yesterday? I was literally letting chat make every single decision. Alright, Frank. I really just need a dub on this one. Just get me to the silver, man. I could live with the silver. That looks like ice. Oh, but it freezes a small item. Unfortunately for you, sir, I have... Give it a sec. Alright, just give it 1 second. It's coming back. It's coming back. Just give it... I got critted for 5,000 damage.
I am the last daughter of House Corzina.
The Friesler. Okay, that was much better though. That was a much better run. We had some more fun with it. Every time I look around, it's in my face. Dude, me at the bathhouse? I don't know. Sorry. Did you know OMC is from New Zealand? That threw me for a loop, man. When Chibli on his stream was like, every time I hear about the game The Bazaar, I think about this New Zealand song, How Bizarre. And I was like, what is this guy talking about? And then he played it, and I was like, buddy, that's How Bizarre. That made waves across the Pacific, man. Cruise it down the freeway in the hot, hot sun. Little River Band is Australian. That shit pisses me off. They're America baiting. Because when they sing the song, they don't go, Friday night, it was late, I was walking you home. We got down to the gate and I was dreaming of the night. Would it turn out right? How to tell you, Sheila, I want to build me world around you. Like they're so American when they sing that song. Friday night, it was late, I was walking you home. We got down to the gate and I was dreaming of the night. Van Morrison is not Chinese. You got baited by AI. Possibly the best AI video that's ever existed. That is an all-timer for sure. Take my Bazaar intel, please. But you just keep typing, take my intel, you don't type the intel. You're Bazaar baiting me. Rifle is 2.5 damage per second. And it'll reload itself because it's the only weapon. Long John is 2.5 damage per second. But it's not good, man. It's not good. I think that we're best off. We could buy 2 things, but we can't buy 2 weapons unless we want to roll 2 weapons. It scales. You know what's fucked up is that it's got me thinking that it's the right play. Give another aquatic item, haste. Okay. You got me thinking it's the right play. And the reason why is because if I take the rifle, I can't take any other weapons. But if I take Long John, I could take other weapons, man. I could take other weapons. Don't lock in on your first item so hard. You know what stream you're on, right? Librarian, I was laughing when I saw the reply to your tweet this morning. It must have been someone that's like 21 years old. Which is fine. We've all been there. Well, some of you haven't yet, but you hopefully will. Either way, and it was like, was NL good at Isaac? I never watched his streams until recently. But the way he plays games now, it was like an emoji that goes like he sucks ass at games. I was like, I had the Inglorious Bastards moment when he was like, I've never watched the Isaac streams from the old days. There weren't many of them, brother. That was a YouTube classic. But anyway, we do have Port, though. Port is really fucking good, though. But Long John... Haste adjacent items for one. I mean, Long John attacking fast. Dude, this is crazy, okay? Because, like, this is amazing econ. But Captain's Wheel plus Long John is going to make the Long John attack so much faster. Fuck you, seriously? I'm so sorry. I don't necessarily think it's going to be good, but I think it's going to be funny, dude. I gotta try. I can't fucking afford it, man. And then if we lose fast, whatever, we'll just run it back. But if we win... But if we win, man... Get a weapon? I don't need a weapon, I got Long John. You're probably right. But it's... That would have gone crazy with Port, man. But I don't think we're that kind of guy. It sucks ass. Long John just needs a few more fights to really pop off, man. Catfish plus wheel can go crazy. So you're saying we're cooking? Oh! No disrespect, buddy. Yeah, I'm holding Long John just for a bit, man. You never know, okay? You never know.
The quicker the fight.
Let's stack one poison on him. Info biter. You're done, bud.
No, I'm a bit of a legend.
And you're the worst part about this loss is that it's gonna feed my Long John like crazy. I'm not even worried about this shit. You don't even have any. Oh, you're a poisoner. The great poisoner. Well, let's see, buddy. I've been known to poison a little bit in my day anyway. Plus, I got some real damage with Long John. Oh, you're cooked, I'm afraid. It's free in Long John scales, man. Get an aquatic item. Brother, we love aquatic items. When you haste, poison 1? What the fuck? Alright, chat, now I need your help. You want it on the right, you haste every 4 seconds. Good point. And you want fishing rod instead of Long John. Okay, I see what you're saying. Every 8 seconds we haste, which gives us 7 poison. But, I mean, brother, listen, we're gonna beat whoever we go up against anyway. We might as well take the scaling here and then reevaluate when we go up against a human being, okay? Honestly, I have no idea who we would go up against here. Let's say don't go up against Tempest Flame Dancer because we know that they're going to give us burn stuff, which we don't care about. And then whatever we... Oh, you give me like shield stuff, right? Well. Dude, the poison's kind of crazy. That's a lot of poison. Astrolabe and Water Wheel are also good.
Waste of gunpowder.
Noted. Noted. What were we looking for? Somebody named 2 nouns and said, you're looking for this, thank me later, and I forgot what they are. Water Wheel and Flagship, is that right? Water Wheel. Haste your other items for 1 second. Okay, so... I'm just gonna put it in the backpack for now.
More raids.
I can't afford it. Hang on. Guys, I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. Silver tier skills. I can't afford anything. How about a small non-weapon item? Like a fucking fish? Whatever. Whatever. That's something. Skazgo. The only motherfucker I don't want to see. I don't want to see the pig. Because the pig, it just has a basket of like various breads and croissants and stuff that heal like crazy. I think that counters poison. But shields don't counter poison. Here it comes, buddy. Any last words? I honestly thought I died for a second there.
Land legs make you predictable.
You know what's crazy is that everybody's like, wow, the run's really popping off now that you sold Long John. It wouldn't have had a chance to pop off if we didn't buy Long John. So, show some respect. Hi, Drew, dude. Dude, you're like 17 levels above me. I wish I could do it. I don't think I could do it. I would love an aquatic item. I don't think I can fight you. You can do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. You can do it. I think you got it. /user. Axis Otaku. F5. 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 He's a weaker version of you? Thank you for saying that. I'm sorry, I don't buy it, man. I just don't buy it. I think I gotta take my for sure victories.
I may be young for a captain,
Dude,
but I've seen my
they were
share
cooking
of
with this game.
We're out to dethrone a king, not to
They were
swap
cooking with this one.
nobody.
Imagine how good Long John would be. What in the tarnation is that? Oh, okay, sorry, I thought the card was different. They've got a lot of burst damage. I think we might be in a little trouble. We're close, though. We did lose, but they had 3 HP. That was close, man. Pray for the skill. When you poison, your items gain crit chance. Ooh, I'm praying for the skill? I mean, we need this. This is huge sustain, right? And we're going to have like 80 poison on that. Yeah, that's... I'm sorry, Jellyfish. You've served a great purpose for now. Maybe we'll upgrade you later, but... We have tons of friends. What we don't have is a lot of space, but it's aquatic item might be close. But you can always sell the cove so you can get the friend loot, bro. Sell the cove so you can get the friend. Am I crazy? Can I get Access Otaku to to tell me if this is the right play? There's no shot. Cat is better than Ray. Okay, buddy. Who's it? 1 second. You know what? This is JR the First. They've been begging for their intel to be taken under advisement. Now, this is not fair, okay? I'm just letting you know, this is not fair to you. But if we lose this one, your life in this chat is on tenuous grounds. Let's put it that way. Squish it right, though. I need you to be more specific, because the stakes are very high. You want it to be like that, and like this. So it gets the multicast, okay? Other side of Puffer. Puffer needs to be next to Water Wheel. Yes, for the skill. Wrong wheel. It's very simple. /user. JR the First. Let's see what they said. Nah, this is fine. This is most likely best. You know what? JR says it's good. Let's send it.
You should know, I'm a bit of a legend on Pelago.
Did you say she's a legend on Bin Laden? This is not burst damage. Those are some big piranhas, but... Okay, just, it's very important you get this ectoplasm popping. This is looking pretty good, JR. This is looking pretty good. It is a lot slower than normal, but we did win, so I can't be mad. VIP him? Well, let's not go crazy. It's not like if you get a stay of execution on death penalty, they make you the president. Combine your seaweeds. Who's this? Who said that? Seltzer Lover 69. You received a 600-second timeout. I'm going to tell you why. You haven't played the game. If you played the game, you would know that you can't combine an item you bought from a shop and an item you got from a fishing rod. So you have 600 seconds just to sit in your overconfidence, your Dunning-Kruger effect. Look at all the ats, man. This is crazy. No, this game, it can't survive on this website. Look at the ats, man. It's disgusting. You ever see World War Z? When all the zombies are like crawling for the wall? I have a fun time watching it. I have a fun time playing it. That's just that what it does to other people is crazy. They should bottle it up and store it in a lab at the CDC headquarters. Psychotic. What it's look at you're foaming at the mouth, man. You're 36 years old. You're foaming at the mouth because of an auto battler. Stand up and do 10 jumping jacks right now. Read your third skill. I'm not responding to any comments like this in the future. If you want me to know something, don't drop a fucking escape room clue, okay? You type it out with an @ so I can look at the chat and ignore it. It's that simple. Hyperhopper, are you okay? I'm asking sincerely, okay? Because I saw you were backseating in Supervive. You're backseating in the Bazaar. I saw you backseating Slay the Spire and Mouth's chat. And your account was created in 2011, which means at a minimum, you're like, at a legal minimum, you're like 27, but realistically, you're probably like 40 years old. Was everything all right? Because that's like, and we're talking about, this is not like a Saturday, Sunday stream. This was like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. These are weekday work hour streams, man. There's too many cots in chat. I can't see what you're saying. Hang on, there is an @ What does the @ say? Move illusory. We're not talking about illusory right now. We're talking about hyperhopper. It's Thanksgiving. Fair enough. Can I just say something? This is why millennials are the best generation. Account created December 13th, 2011. Previously subbed for 3 months. It's like fucking... like 1% of your watch history. I get that's why millennials are the best, man. Gen Z is like, we have to support the media that we like. Millennials, we grew up with Napster, Kazaa, BearShare, LimeWire. We're like, why would I pay for something that's free, man? It doesn't make any sense. I get it. Yeah, bro, this shit is free. I know, okay? I know. I'm 36. I know. I appreciate that there's good, like, generational differences. I'm just... Someone told me on lethal, you always take enchantment. Enchant an item with crit. Hang on. There's complexities going on here. First time you crit, freeze an item. When you poison, you get crit, crit, crit. Every time you crit, every time you use a large item, you crit, 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 crit. Brother, I think you're right. I think you crit on ectoplasm so you get the crit heal. I think you're a genius. I think, wait, I'm agreeing with chat. Oh, fuck. Is this good? Even JR says it's good. Hyperhopper, what do you think about that one? Dash user, hyperhopper. Let me see. I've never been so caught in my life. Oh, it's all, we're just having a laugh. Gold anchor? No thanks. This is what it's all about. I lost son? I don't feel good about this. Okay. Either lose or kill me so that I can go pee and we could do one more.
My fight isn't with you, but if you insist.
Oh, fuck. That's burst damage, man. Hold. All of my shit is frozen. My heal, my heal, my heal. Okay, you own me. You own me. I thought we did a lot better that time, though.
Read the times
Okay.
and listen.
We'll call that the Bazaar again. I'm gonna go pee and I'll be back in 2 seconds. I'll reload the game. Dagger ammo, please. Is any Chipley? You're a partnered streamer, right? You don't play these kinds of games. Can I vent to you for like a second? It's crazy when you hit someone with like a logical argument, and then like rather than respond with a logical argument for what might be a better option, they just say no, don't do that. Just like at least like write the reason why. It's because dagger's good long term and revolver isn't. Okay, that's enough. That's all you had to type, man. That's all you had to type. I trust it. We don't have a lot of time to type. You've been here for 4 hours. Obviously, time's not an issue. I'm sorry, but it felt amazing to say. It felt fucking amazing. Were the AstroTurfers right about this game? It brings me to no pleasure to say that they were. They were indeed. You can wait for it to go free to play, but it is also simultaneously worth like the $30 buy-in right now to save yourself 6 weeks of waiting. That's more of a personal decision, but I've gotten my money's worth already, I think. They were right, man. They were right. What's worth more, the Bazaar or food for 1 week? I might be out of touch. I would say food for 1 week is probably worth more. If you're in a position where you're interested in both and you can get both, I would say that that might be where you start to evaluate it, but wrong. NPC answer. Take a fight we know we can win. Although, I mean, this guy's got a gun. I gotta fight him. JR the first said you gotta fight the middle guy. He has a crow's nest, man. He has a powder horn. A silver powder horn. I'm going to lose. No, I'm not. Yes, I am. I'm not doing anything. Nothing's doing anything. Crit, please. Brother, we're cooked. Weight will carry you. Listen, I'm sure there's plenty of examples on the opposite side. But like the number of times I've said this item is ass, and then people go, no it isn't, put it in, and then I put it in and it's fucking ass is driving me crazy. The kettlebells are straight up garbage with what we're cooking right now, man. They're straight up detritus. How does it feel to slam your head into a wall for 2 days straight? I don't know, I've never been your dad. Why do you hate me? I don't understand. Owned. It's just a crazy comment. I don't even know who you are, man. I mean, freezing an item for 1 second is good. Does port charge ice pick as well? Axis Otaku says no. Okay, fair enough. Port, you're fishing for haste and freeze potion. Okay. Let's see. Let's see how we're
I may
doing
be
here.
young for a captain, but I've seen my share of
Are you a
storms.
port wine enjoyer?
You should know. I'm
I'm not a wine guy in general. I'm actually... Hang on, I think I'm about to get shellacked. Hold. Charge me, charge the port, don't freeze me. Okay, it was close though, it was close. He's gonna say he's a whiskey guy? No, I'm gonna say I'm not an alcohol guy anymore. I was talking about it in my real life friends group chat. I was like, basically, this entire summer and fall, I basically consumed no alcohol. And then when we were on vacation, I was like, I'm on vacation. I'll have some beers. So then like one day I had some beers. I only had 4 in the whole day. And it was like, I didn't get any like positive uplifting effect. And it fucked up my sleep. I was like, it's just ass, man. They invented a drug that doesn't do anything. That's what happens when you're old. When we went out for dinner last night for my birthday, there were like 2 people my age that were fucking wine hammered and embarrassing. And I was like, what the fuck? How do you guys do it, man? Like they were already drunk and then they started talking about like having another drink. So they called over the waitress and then the waitress was like, oh, sorry, we can't give you another one. We need this table for a reservation in 10 minutes. And then they were like, oh, okay. So they left. Nobody took that table for the next hour. I appreciated the waitress for just getting them out of the ecosystem. It made the dining experience substantially more pleasant. That's someone good at their job. I thought so, for sure. Did you tip her for that? I tipped her as well as I normally do. 2%? No, that's... People are gonna think it's real, man. So yeah, long story. I mean, if it's still working for you, I'm not like a teetotaler. I don't think it should be illegal. I do think it's crazy. The more time that goes on, the more I'm like, it was insane like 10 years ago, but it's fucking crazy that alcohol is legal basically everywhere in North America, except for like Mennonite communities or whatever. And weed is still only legal in like 18 states or something. That seems psychotic to me. And the argument seems to be that like, smelling the smoke everywhere is annoying. Bro, do you know how annoying drunk people are? They're like the most annoying motherfuckers on the planet. I don't think I'm made for that, man. Oh, no. Fucking crazy avatar. Black snow. What? You got twice as many wins as me? How is this fair, Blizzard? He was a friend. Oh, no. I never thought a machine could be a friend. Fuck these apples, dude! I don't want to see these apples anymore! It's unwinnable. Don't give up yet. Don't give up. You're not gonna outscale the apples. Look at this shit, man. He's gotta go golden delicious every 3 seconds. Vineyard bushel, vineyard bushel, vineyard bushel. Everybody, vineyard bushel! We should probably upgrade haste potion or port, but like, I really feel like you gotta upgrade ballista, man. Port or haste potion? I'm telling you, it's haste. I guess freeze will hit 1 more item, right? I mean, that is crazy. And then let's just see. Let's see. Like if I can't outfreeze this guy, I'm not gonna beat a human being. He's gonna freeze you? Well, we'll go bar for bar, bro. I'll freeze him, he freezes me. I can ride out the freeze shooting my multicast anyway. I'd really like my ballista to fire. It's going! It's going! Get him! Holy cow. Please, a skill? Oh! At the start of each fight, freeze all non-weapon items for 2 seconds? How delightful, man. Skip? It freezes your stuff too? That includes you? Yeah, but it includes them. right? True. Christmas build. Oh man, okay. That might have been a little silly. But you know what? We get a little silly from time to time. I think I did screw myself, man. I think I did screw myself. Unless their whole, because it freezes non-weapons. What if they have no weapons? They have only weapons. All right, but here we go. It's just 2 seconds, bro. How bad could it be? It's pretty bad. I think we would lose regardless, but that was bad. Their own freeze potion was a little better.
Rebuild. Revenge.
Wait, how could I be dead? I have 2700 HP. All right, never take that one again. Oh, slash marker, the Bazaar. All right, good game, man. Good game. Let me see if my wife is ready to stream. You see all the people on Twitter that are mad about that girl on OnlyFans making like $40 million? Does anyone want to be the one to tell them who Beeple is? Because I don't want to do that. I don't want to get people on my bad side. Like, if they're mad that she made $40 million like working, wait till they hear about Beeple, man. They know him and they think he's good. Who is he? He's the crypto artist who sold a project for like $60 million or something. Or $1 billion. I can't remember. He worked for 10 years on it? Yeah. So what? It's art at least? You know what I was thinking? I was thinking we have to appreciate art because like every other thing that we see in the planet was made by somebody who just wanted to finish the workday and get home and watch the game. But then I thought about it for like 10 minutes. And I was like, I bet a lot of art is also made by people who just want to get home and watch the game. Like, I bet if you're a painter, like there's some times where you're like, damn, I can't wait till this fucking painting is done so I can go watch the game. Like, it was a great idea. I can't wait till it's done. I didn't realize it was going to take me 8 years of fucking chiseling the marble to make the statue. If I'd known that, I would have made a smaller fucking David or whatever. Dude, I bet fucking Picasso was stoked to watch the Gladiators. No doubt. No doubt. Oh, I wish I could finish this shitty fucking self-portrait. Watch Maximus fight a lion down at the Colosseum. I guarantee he was thinking that shit. Anyway, I'll see you on Monday. Later. It's morbing time. Speaking outrageously, I eat some blood. My name's Dr. Michael Morbius. I practice my craft. Oh, I am not quite morbing. Oh, I am fast in bed. Sorry. I know a girl who has a level 2 bear. She's always overriding whatever food was there. She don't like garlic. She don't like cheese. She don't like lemon or any of these. She uses scampi. Honey also works. It makes more sense. Sorry. What the hell is this? It's early flaming lips. Boomer.